mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino. No sleep, no fear, just tonight. One moment turns into flight. From the whip to the close, everybody knows. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. Holy mochaccino, high and low. TP hit, arigato, give me the night, give me control. Let the whole screen overflow. Holy mochaccino. That's the code. Yeah, arigato. Tonight's the night. StockTiger on the screen. Charts moving fast, candles whip side to side. Heart rate up, yeah, I'm in the ride. No hesitation, orders locked in tight. One clean move, everything aligned. Then it snaps back, wicked motion, that's when I am holy mochaccino. Price don't play, but I'll stay smooth. If it hits my target, you know the move. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy
Mike. Mike by Mike. Can y'all hear me now? Mic test. Oh, you guys can hear me? I don't even know what I said, guys. I don't even know. So I'm not going to repeat the same thing again. But wow, what a dump in the market, guys, today. So we had 1,000 points pullback, over 1,600 points pullback here, and we had 1,000 points bounce towards the end of the day, right from the midday. So, crazy day, right? Crazy day, guys. I mean, really, this is incredible. Wow, man. I mean, when would you be able to witness something like this? When? What a beautiful pullback here today, man. I wish the only thing is, well, I have no regrets, but the only thing is, I just kind of feel like the timing is off. I mean, I really thought I never thought we were going to get this sort of a bounce before we end up getting a massive rejection. I didn't know we were going to get this sort of a bounce in the market, guys. I really, truly did not expect to see, but I did expect this sort of a pullback in the market, though. Right from yesterday, guys. Right from yesterday, I said that. But unfortunately, man, we had a huge grind to the upside last night into the morning. And then massive pullback right after that into the New York. New York absolutely smoked this thing all the way down, 600 points. I hope all of you traded safe. Did you all have a great day today? Sol Invicto, LB on Edge. All these new names, guys. I have no idea. All these new names. You got chopped up. Yeah, it was a tough day. John Cardona, what is going on, brother? Lightning Tiger Gaming. You had a pullback in your account as well. Yeah, so it was definitely a tough day. Definitely a tough day. I mean, if you did a great job here today, then I think you definitely did. You were in that 1% of the traders who went green today. So I was definitely not in part of that party for sure. You missed much part of the option. Well, I think that's a good thing. If you missed, well, if you guys are busy during the day, and if you kind of missed out the whole entire move today, you know what? You've not lost anything, guys. I mean, you've not lost anything. A lot of traders, including myself, had a tough time trading this sort of a market. When we had, when you have 1,600 points, a pullback here, it's not easy, right? Definitely not easy. And I do kind of expect to see that volatility coming into the Globex here as well, guys, today. So we'll see how this thing kind of plays out. But it is going to be, I think it's going to be yet another challenging night here today. So with that in mind, guys, we'll try to see if we can try to be green today during the Globex. I hope we get that sort of volatility that we actually had today, like this morning. Well, not as much, but I mean, at least 100 to 200 points, maybe, hopefully. Right, so we're kind of looking for the range that will be 29,200 area all the way down to the 28,870, right? So I'm going to be looking for this. Oh, what's going on with the chart? Hold on one second, guys. Something's not right about this chart, but
order filled.
Oh, I'm on the wrong contract. No.
Order filled.
Oh, man. I got into the wrong contract. I got into 1 mini contract right at the start. I thought it was 1 micro. Well, kind of got a little lucky there, guys. Thank you so much, everybody. That's how it goes, guys. Sometimes you need some luck. You need some luck in your... on your side. And I guess that's what I'm getting. This is the funded account I'm trading right now. Incredible. Incredible. Green today, but it was tough. You had a lot of downsides, a lot to weather. Yeah, I know. I mean, you were supposed to really downsize, but it wasn't easy. Oh, shoot, guys, right off the bat, hey? Yeah, guys, man, look at this volatility we're getting right now, guys. Crazy volatility. I mean, if you're anywhere... hold on one sec. Let me just try to see. What am I looking at? All right. So I went in with 1, 2. I've got 2 micros right now, guys. 2 micros in this trade right now as you speak. Okay, so we're getting a little bounce, but wow, man, guys, man, this is literally 100 points kind of move in the market that we're getting right now. So that's a lot. I'm still short right now with MNQ. All right, guys, let's take a look and see where we're at right now. It's gonna be, I'm gonna draw a little triangle. Are we gonna try to break underneath this 29,000 today? I would really love to see this market try to get underneath the 29,000. I would love to see that sort of a trade, right? I mean, I would like to see a little bounce, maybe attempt, but then that kind of fade and take us down into breaking that 29,000 finally, and maybe down into 28,850. So, I mean, well, let's take a look at the chat. Just got you $200 for the day. Nice, man, nice. You survived. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, today was kind of a day. Definitely in the morning. If you survived, good job, guys. Good job. Okay. So you're getting a bounce instead. I kind of got a little lucky on that first trade that I got into. I thought I was in micro, but then essentially I was in NQ. So I made about $200, and now I'm down. I'm literally giving back all my gains. So, oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. Oh, you're back at 29,853. Guys, I'm going to be looking at this level, like this one right here. 122 would be like a brick wall. So if we try to pierce through that, then I think we have a good chance of a bounce towards, I guess, tonight. maybe a trending day tonight. We'll see. So I'm hopeful that we don't do that, because I mean, as much as I would say it's kind of healthy to see a little bounce in the market, we're still creating that lower high, right? And if you just go back into the 1 hour chart, I did say that this could be that bearish head and shoulders kind of forming. Did I expect to see this much of a pullback in the market? Absolutely not. That 1600 points pullback was, I don't know if that was necessary, but there was some nasty pullback there, right? So we obviously had that little trend line rejection as well, and we kind of broke underneath that, and we got a bounce. So I'm gonna be watching this. I would say, yeah, we got this level we want to watch. 29,000. I think that's gonna be a huge level. I think we break underneath that, I think we definitely do have a little problem. So I'm gonna be watching that, or we try to break above 120 area. I think that's it. Yeah, 120 area. Okay, so let's see what happens right now. The market's trying to hold. Anybody trading, like, I think you'll try to go back to the opening range. Opening range? What do you mean opening range for today? All right. I'm gonna have a hard stop here as well, just to kind of make sure I'm not getting cooked. So I'm gonna be looking for the break underneath that 29 and potentially give us that little fall through extended move. We'll see, guys, what happens. I mean, this looks like it's trying to break. On a bigger time horizon, I think we are ultimately in a buy the dip kind of market. Well, it's a good point you just made. So essentially what you're saying is we're at the short-term, well, I wouldn't say a short-term bottom, but we are in the bottom. Is that what you're saying? That was the bottom. Is that what it is? Is this the bottom, guys? You know, we had a pretty nasty pullback here on the SPY as well, right? The SPY obviously ended up getting a bounce towards the end, but I mean, we dipped all the way down into the 722 and obviously ended up getting a bounce, but okay, well, let me just, there's a lot of stuff going on in this chart. Holy. 1 second. Oh, there we go. That's our bearish head and shoulders kind of played out nicely for us, guys, over there. Right? And then we kind of broke underneath that. Man, I wish. Ooh. So, well, I could be wrong, but I'm kind of looking at this area right now, right? This whole area, right? This is where I'm kind of thinking this market may try to get underneath. We obviously, they're doing that process. We ended up filling some of the gaps, but I mean, I still think we give us that little pullback here that would potentially take us down into this zone. Let's take a look at the price range, how much we're kind of expecting. That's about 6%. That's about 6%, guys. 6%. So it's about 6% from where we are right now. Anyways, going back, we are getting a bounce right now. 29,082 is where we're at. Looks like we are trying to get a bounce here, guys.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, I've added to my short position, And I'm going to exit this trade as soon as we try to pop over 90, 92. Okay, that's what I'm going to try to do here. Wow. Look at that wick. Pretty slow. Whoa. Look at that bounce. Yeah, I've got 7 contracts right now, so we're still underneath the on a 5-minute chart. The VWAP is sitting right around that 95. Sorry, no, I lied. 105 area. So this is where the rejection, well, not rejection, but I mean this is where the resistance is. So we got to really try to get past this 88, 90 area in order to feel a little more bullish here coming into tonight. I mean, we had a pretty solid bounce towards the end of the day. I think we went halfway through. That's a 50% retrace, I think, if I'm not wrong. Let's take a look and see what exactly it did today. So we're well, yeah. So the 50% retrace is sitting right at the 44, right? So that's 44 is right down here. So that's where we got to bounce off this bounce off from. So let's try to see if we can break underneath that today. If we can't do that, then I guess I'm on the wrong side coming into tonight, right? So decade bounce. Decade bounce. I mean, I wouldn't call this a decade bounce. If you're calling this price action right now as a decade bounce, that's fine. But I mean, that 600 points bounce right from the low tonight, this morning, that's definitely not a decade bounce to me. We'll see, guys. We are constantly getting a bounce off this VWAP, by the way. So looks like a bouncy, right? Looks like bouncy here. Bouncy, bouncy. CPI tomorrow. That's right. Yeah, we got a CPI tomorrow. And so PPI is usually right after the CPI. So, man, I don't know, man, guys. And today kind of really feels like Thursday already, right? Almost kind of feels like Thursday. Such a long day, right? Such a long day. The trading was tough, but we got CPI tomorrow, and then PPI I think comes in what again on Thursday? I think that's Thursday. I think so, yeah. And I wonder what we have on Friday though. What is going on, guys? Simon Alexander, guys, we're getting a bounce. Unfortunately, looks like I'm on the wrong side here again. All right, guys, I'm gonna exit this trade right here. Well, I'm gonna exit this trade right here. Man, this market is just still not ready to really kind of give up. Holy, guys. Oh. Wow. That's all I can say right now. So I got out of that trade, guys. I got out of the trade. Incredible. Wow. Seems like yesterday's Globex, I know. Can we not get a pullback? I mean, man, every time it's trying to dip, it's getting a bounce, right? So it's kind of tough to try to short this market. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to be a little patient, kind of wait. Yeah, I'm not happy about this, but we're gonna keep trying. So we got a nice, beautiful bounce. And that was an easy 30 points, 40 points bounce on that single candle on a 1 minute chart. So where is this market going to go? It's, well, I mean,
Order filled. Order
I
filled.
wonder if I want to try to, I want to try to long here, guys, long. So I've only got 4 contracts, so that's fine. Off you go. Is that the pullback? Wow, wow, what a nasty... Oh my god, you gotta be kidding, guys. Really? Oh man, just... Oh, fuck you.
Order filled. Order filled.
I don't know what happened, guys. I honestly, ah! 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 All right, guys, I think we're gonna have to start to show a lot of patience here today. I think we're gonna have a little problem if you don't do that, right? So I'm already down, going up and down, getting slapped left and right and center, and this is what I get right now, guys. We're down, crazy. Okay, so it's just going to be merely a chop. I mean, I would be okay with a little chop here, but I would not be okay if we end up getting a dump, which obviously we thought that was what it's going to try to do. Woo! Ah. Am I mad? No. I'm not mad. Of course I'm not. If you're gonna get mad at just because you're on the losing side or the market try to play dirty games, I mean, yeah, I mean, you're gonna have some problems. Definitely going to have some problems, guys. So let's try not to do that, guys. Calm down. Everybody calm down. StockTiger, calm down. Everybody calm down. So far, it looks. So far, it almost kind of feels like we're trying to hold the VWAP up, right? That's what it's. I think trying to do really. I mean, that doesn't mean that we cannot get a pullback. It's just that you're a little bit early, right? We're only about 20 minutes past the open, and it's Globex, right? Anything's possible during this time of the day. So we've actually got some really nice price action during this time of the day as well. So I kind of like trading Globex now, more so than last year, for example. I mean, lately it's been great. It's just that you really have to be on the right side of the trade, because usually Globex is kind of trending, like it kind of trends in one direction for as long as, you know, for as long as you think it is going to. So I mean, usually go on for like a few hours, right? Globex keeps going for about a few hours, and then next thing you know, you're kind of down a lot, and you try to get out of your trade. By the time you try to get out of your trade, because you kind of stopped out, or maybe you're kind of tired of holding on to that losing trade, and then next thing you know, the market ends up dumping pretty hard. One part of the reason is because obviously there's no volatility. There's no volume, so that's why the market kind of very fragile. So one little, I don't know, you know, slow little grind to one direction, and then all of a sudden, boom, you know, it kind of dumps pretty hard. So that is very much possible during this time of the day, right? So every time it kind of looks bullish, it's really not, right? So anyways, guys, oh man, look at this. Oh my god. And I even drew this there. Same, we may end up pulling back here down into the 29,000. You know, I just kind of feel like that $29,000 could be a good level to kind of pull back into, but we had a pull back into the 30s, 29,030. That's the 50% retrace, right? So you wanted above to see the below the EMAs. Looks like it's going to go down. Well, let's oh, where's my stop going to be? I'm gonna have my stop right there. I don't know if this account's gonna survive though, to see a pullback all the way down. It looks like, yeah, it does look like it wants to pull back here, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, but okay, so 29,080 is where we at. Oh my god, man, this is incredible. This is Facchino. All right. So how did everybody do today, guys, this morning? Anybody made huge profit today? Huge profit? Kind of lead you to maybe daily payout. That would be really nice if we do that. Yeah. I mean, I was trying to use, oh, man, I don't know, man. I had this in my mind though in the last couple of days. So I was kind of thinking, man, I'm going to be using my daily payout account to really try to snap a huge move to the downside in the market. And I had a chance to do that, but I just kind of feel like I got a little bit too soon, you know, and by the time the market ended up pulling back really hard, I wasn't there in that trade. So I don't know if I want to say I was a little unlucky, but yeah. But I had a game plan to really try to grab this whole chunk, this whole big move to the downside. That's what I really wanted to do. And I knew we were going to get something like that. We've been talking about that, right, in the chat. We've been talking about that, guys, a few times. And I don't know. Usually I wouldn't go for hero trades, but these were one of those moments where, you know, sometimes I did that a couple times over the years. Like, you know, I think it was last year I did that with the Top Step. You know, I made 12,000 overnight, right, with XFA account. And then we did that with Take Profit Trader as well. Guys, man, this market, I don't know what this market is trying to do, guys. I mean, it looks kind of Okay. So I'm down and I'm still holding. I've got to stop there at 59. I'm just gonna hold it and see what happens right now. I'm gonna try my level best, not panic sell. How's it going, guys? So let's see. Let's take a look at the chat and see how you guys did today. You did not trade today. Nice, man. That's good. Good job. Good job. You lost $10,000 on your Lucid. What? Rod William? 10,000 on Lucid Flex? What? Well, you already had 10 grand on your Lucid Flex account. That's crazy, man. Oh my god, this market is really annoying, guys. I'm gonna get stopped out right now, man. This is exactly what the kind of a trade we're looking for, and we kind of got nuked. Hold on one second. I'm gonna try to move my stop here to 40. Oh, hold on one second. I had 4 contracts. Did I get stopped out on that one? Oh, really?
Order filled.
Oh my god. All right. Well, I'm just gonna try to scale in. If this market really wants to pull back here. Is going to be a pull back? Well, could be. Wow, pulling back into the 60s. I mean, if this thing ends up pulling back, we could be down into the 30s as well. So $6,000 on a pro, take profit trader pro. You lost a huge, Steve, JD. Bob trades just a few $100 down. Copy traded 20 Apex Evals and passed all of them. Wow, man. Refact, man. Good job. Yeah, would have been awesome to see copy trade 20 evals, and kind of feels like this today was definitely way more volatility than CPI, I guess. 1,600 points on a single intraday. Yeah, you don't really get this sort of move in the market, guys. Hard to think it could drop 3 days in a row. I mean, we had a pretty significant bounce along the way, even though we had a pullback, right? So we're not really down as much, right? Il King Den Low, StockTiger. Today was the best trading day. You did a huge amount on your 5 Pro Plus, and also on your 5 listed funded. All I need to do now is to make $200 per day for like the whole month. Got the dollar. Let's go, El King. Yo, man. Oh, man. I mean, good job, number one. And that's exactly what everybody here tried to do. And it unfortunately did not work out. And I'm very, very happy to see you, you know, do exactly the things that we try to do. Good job, brother. Good job. And that's a huge, that's huge. That's huge. Yeah, that's huge. Exactly. You're going to wait for Tokyo in Asia. Shadow Mao? Well, yeah, you could. We are getting better price action than Tokyo, by the way. Right? More so than as we get to Tokyo, to be honest. So I don't know. Pioneer, what is going on, man? What? 17,000 you're live? Pioneer, you made 72,000 on your live. 16,000 between 2 pros. Man, I was up today on my short position I held on my swing trading account, right? What is that again? A swing trading account. SOX, SOXS. it triggered, I think, some of my limit orders along the way. It was kind of pushing to the upside, and then I'm still holding a share, but I should be down. I should be down a lot on that one right now, because the market ended up getting a bounce. Obviously, I thought we were gonna pull. Well, I think I bought when I think the NQ was down at about 860, right? When the market was down into the 860, I took a stab on my stocks trading, so I was up quite a lot, and I took profits along the way. But I'm still holding, I think, about $2,000. So we'll see how that thing kind of plays out. If the market ends up getting a bounce into tomorrow morning, then I will be in trouble. But we'll see. Oh my God, am I gonna lose this account? Really? Is that what it's gonna try to do now? Guys, man, what a grind down. Yeah, I mean, it's just part of trading, guys. We are going to get into losing trades, you know, some days. You know, a lot of times we know exactly what to do, but then it doesn't really necessarily work out the way you thought it's going to during that time of the day, unfortunately. And I kind of feel like that's what it's been for me. I've been looking at the bigger picture pretty nicely, kind of making some sort of a, you know, prediction on where this market's going to go on a bigger time frame, but then I kind of got shaken out during that execution on a shorter time frame. I think that's when I kind of feel like I'm kind of got hurt from that sense. But I think I've been making some really nice calls, but it's just that on a shorter time frame, trying to scalp the market, it's been tough because the volatility was pretty substantial, right? Every little move that we get in the market was I mean, guys, come on. I mean, it's a couple hundred points every 10-15 minutes. It's not tiny at all, right? So it's really kind of hard. I mean, ideally you want to be on a micro trading, right? But I mean, I keep saying I've got to get into micro, but then I don't know, somehow for some reason I end up trading NQ, right? Half the time. Like, I keep saying, okay, well, at least 90% of the time I'm gonna be trading NQ, sorry, MNQ. But then during the intraday, you know, you kind of feel like, I think I've got this move. I think it's going, it's gonna go higher, it's gonna go lower. And then you try to step in with the NQ and you kind of get hurt because you're kind of oversized. Even though you're right, it kind of stops you out and then, you know, and goes in your favor. But you're not in that trade anymore because you're out, right? So Oracle earnings is going to hit the market significantly. What do you mean Oracle? When is the Oracle earnings? Do anybody know Oracle earnings when it is? Guys, man, we're getting a little pullback here. Market not looking that great. I mean, that's, man, I mean, that, you know, I get a little upset every time the market does something like this, right? And then it takes me down, and then now you finally get some sort of a pullback, right? Oh, Oracle earnings tomorrow. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, it kind of looks bearish now, guys. Maybe we try to pull back here before we get to the Oracle earnings. Is that what it is? We've got to really get above the VWAP, right? If you can't do that, I think we kind of try to continue pulling back here down. Okay, so I'm in this trade from 66. Let's see if we try to get a bounce, or maybe we try to break it down, just to kind of shake things out, and then we end up getting a bounce and try to get back into the 140s maybe. Let's see if this is what it's going to try to do here. I've got 3 micros right now, but I'm going to try to scale into this trade on a pullback here. Yeah, kind of, well, I'm not frustrated, but I'm just, it's annoying because, you know, we talked about what I was kind of thinking to do, and then it kind of shook me out there, 113, and now it's getting the pullback, the kind of a pullback we're looking for. That's why I kind of get really irritated sometimes. I'm not sure, Matt MX. You got to ask somebody who's actually trading Pro Plus. I cannot get to Pro Plus because anybody living in Western Canada, and yeah, we don't have access to Pro Plus. Even though we're eligible, we don't have access to that. So Widowmaker, ASI Fly, what is going on, man? Hey, Ian, what's up? 2 checks, consolidation range 29,000.
Order filled.
All right, guys, we're getting a pullback here. I mean, crazy, guys. Really annoying the hell out of me. It does that all the freaking time. And that's kind of a little too late for me to get into a shorting opportunity here now, because obviously we're kind of dipping into the demand zone right here at the 27. So I'm just going to try to hold this and see what happens right now. Maybe we try to get a little bit of a deeper pullback, and then maybe try to get a bounce off that level in that 29,000. That's a huge psychological level. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. This is where things get really annoying.
Order filled.
Let's see what sort of pull we're gonna get. Are we gonna get a flush down? Crazy, guys. Really annoying. Really, really annoying the hell out of me right now, guys. Oh my god. Fuck me. Oh well. I'm holding it back right now, and this is about to blow as well. Incredible. I mean, it'll be nice. It'll be nice if I ended up just making an absolute wrong call. Just the execution part is the problem right now, guys. Having a little bit of a problem on that part. All right, so we're right in the demand zone here at 29,026. So let's see if we try to get a bounce or we end up flushing it down. That's going to be a bit of a problem.
Order filled.
Yeah, it looks slushy to me. Don't really have a lot of drawdown either, right? So we're kind of down a lot. Ah, man. Yeah, it's gonna blow now, guys. Wow.
Order filled.
Blue. Fucking hate this sometimes. Fuck me, my god. Oh my god. Yeah, that was a funded account, guys. Oh. Ah!
Order filled. Order filled.
Are you okay, Tiger? I'm okay now. Yeah, I am okay. Yeah, thank you guys for asking. I'm okay. I think I'm okay. What do you guys think? I'm okay, right? I think I'm okay, guys. I'm all right. I'm all right, guys. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Let's go. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's fine, guys. Don't tell me to calm down. I'm all right, guys. I just got a little irritated, you know. It's not about getting to losing trade, guys. It's not about getting to losing trade. It's about, you know, you are making the right calls, but you're just not executing the way you said you're gonna do. You know what I mean? And you kind of get shaken out on that little pop. You know what I mean? And that's where you're kind of getting irritated. But everything's fine, guys. Everything's hunky-dory. Let's go! Let's go! Juliana, how do you split your hair like that? How the hell do I know? Oh man, that was nice. I like that. Yeah, I mean, where do I think this market's gonna go? Guys, man, I mean, I'm just gonna move my stop to break even. That's all I know right now. Yeah, number one, you gotta have hair. That's number one. Like, do you have the hair? And do you have the density? All right, guys. I mean, the market obviously looks like it wants to give us a little nasty pow. All right, so maybe a pullback here, guys. Man, we did say that this market may try to pull back into 29,000, and it's kind of looking that way at the moment. All right, I gotta stop here at 36. That's where the break even is. So let's try to look for yeah, that was my 25k account, funded account. That's right. Yeah, that kind of went down. So could dump into the 28,863 or go back to the opening. Yeah, this market has been just all over the place, right? So gotta be a little patient. And yeah, just I think at the end of the day, really try to stick to the game plan, and that's really what it is. Now, when's next level? I think we have if we break underneath this, if you break underneath this, we have a chance of a pullback here that could give us that flush all the way down to the 980. That's about 20 points, so not far off. So maybe there first. And if that can hold, if that cannot hold, guys, we probably have to see ourselves pull back into 880. That's the swing low, right? And somebody mentioned that as well. Kudos to you, brother, for calling that out. So that's what I kind of feel like this market may try to do here at the moment. Okay, so that's what it is, really. Did you trade earlier? I did, yeah. I traded on my phone, and I got brutally destroyed by the market, including DT, including Iran, including the missiles. It literally took me down, guys. All right, guys, when we getting a little bit of a balance here at 29, that's a big psychological level. I'm still holding this, guys, and because this is end of day, I'm just gonna try to hold this. This is a funded account as well right now. Trading the funded account as I speak. We could see a little bounce. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up doing that. We gotta stop here at the break even, so we'll see. Maybe I should have taken my profits off the table, but I mean, only 3 micro, right? So I'm looking for that little bigger move in the market, guys, than trying to look for that quickie, 20 points scalp. I'm looking for about 60 points pullback. So if this is truly weak in the market, and if we have got some more room to do, give us a little pullback here, I'm looking for a pullback into at least 960, right? So if that's really what it's going to try to do. And if I end up getting stopped out at the break even, that's fine. I don't really lose anything at this point, right? Maybe I should take one off right now. I'll take one off.
Order filled.
I'll take one off, and I'm going to move my stop to break even. All right, that's my stop at the break even, guys. So I've got 2 contracts now. We'll see how this thing kind of plays out. Even if you don't put in a stop loss, price action will go against you. I know, exactly. Sold and vicious. Man, this market has been absolutely dirty to everybody. You lost $300 already, just 1 micro. I know. Guys, man, I think it just really kind of feels like, if you try to, if you're trading mini contracts, really have a good chance of blowing a lot of accounts. Daily day trades, if you have to go with a 50k eval right now, which one would you go after? honestly. That's a really good question. That's a really good question, guys. So there's a lot of accounts kind of similar in a way. So it really depends, right? If you're looking for one account, if you're looking for one account, if you're kind of tight from a budget standpoint, just go with the cheapest one that's available in the market, right? I heard there's some guys talking on the chat, on the Discord chat. There was some firm, I can't remember exactly who it was, but something was at $50 or something like that. So I think Alpha also got it down to, I think they've got a 40% off, but you know, they're all relatively similar, to be honest. I mean, they're all kind of in that range, $80 to $100. Even Top Step, for example, the Top Step Combine, you know, you're paying $89 for a account with a DLL, but you got a huge, you know, what do you call this? The max payout, right? They've made it ×2, right? But you got a DLL, you're gonna have to kind of work with that. If you're okay with DLL, then I would say maybe Top Step would be pretty good in a way. You have a potential to get ×2 the payout, so it's like $4 grand or something like that, right? Just going back to its original stat, you know, before making all these changes to the new rules, they had a $5,000 payout cap, right? They still have that, but on a DLL account, and that's $89. So maybe the one, I'm not sure. So it depends on what sort of a trader you are. If you really cannot deal with DLL, then Top Step definitely is not the way to go, right? Right off the bat, I'm also kind of thinking maybe Apex. You know, that $69. $69 on a 50K account, but it's a trailing drawdown. So if you really cannot work with a trailing drawdown account, that's not an option as well. So Tradify with 40% off, they're sitting at $99, I think, if I'm not wrong. So apparently that's not really as cheap. Listed account, maybe the one, I'm not sure. I haven't checked the listed one because I haven't been trading listed accounts, but listed is sitting at 98, right? Listed is sitting at 98. Oh no, so if you've already used up the vault, that's 50%, right? So you have two, you can use two. I still have that available because I haven't been able to use, but you can use what do you call that, the vault discount, that's 50%, right? Up to 2 per user, right? And that's available for 50Ks, the 150s and all that. So that's going to get you all the way down to 75, I think. So if you haven't used the vault promo, then you maybe it's a good time to try to get into the listed one. So that's going to get you below $80. Yeah, so that's what it is. Oh my god, man, look at that bounce stamp, guys. This market is moving like 30-40 points during Globex like crazy. Tiger, you sending us this account? Johnny Busty land. Let's go. So yeah, the vault, if you haven't used up the vault, probably go. Oh man, look at that bounce, guys. Look at that bounce. So I've got yeah. Wow, is this going to be a bounce attempt right now?
Order filled.
All right, guys, I'm gonna add some more here, and I'm gonna place my stop here as well. We'll try to see, guys. I'm moving my stop to break even as well. Right, I'm gonna move my stop to break even. Let's see. Oh, is this going to stop me out before we? Is this going to stop me out before? No! Stop me! Is this going to stop me out? Ah! No! Stop me out! All right, maybe stop me out. Maybe not. Ah! Oh yes! Yes, I got stopped out, guys. Yes, I love it. Yes. All right, guys, I got stopped out right there.
Order filled. Order filled.
So we're not getting any sort of a fall through. All we are getting is a little bit of an extended move and then kind of stops you out. Great job, market. You've done a great job. You've done a great job taking StockTiger out all the freaking name. So what are you going to try to do? Well,
Order
I'm going to try to
filled.
reload here, guys. 2 micro. One thing that I've got to really try to do is keep this account alive, right? All right.
Order filled.
Yeah, we got some long ways to go for Tokyo, guys. Long ways to go. Tokyo isn't open yet. It's gonna be we got about an hour for Tokyo. Well, that's it. You know, look at that. That stopped me out. I'm kind of thinking this maybe before we end up getting a pullback, maybe something like that. Right around that VWAP, maybe kind of float in that VWAP area, and we end up getting a pullback. The one thing though, I mean, is this a coincidence that we are actually getting a bounce? That we ended up getting a 600 to 700 points bounce. If it's truly a bear market, we wouldn't be getting that sort of a that sort of a bounce. I mean that kept bounce was 700 points bounce, guys. That's pretty crazy. I'm not in no position at the moment. I got stopped out, and it obviously ended up getting a pullback, which obviously that's what it's been trying to do lately. And this market is definitely very volatile, guys. It's really tough to trade this market. I'm having a tough time trying to I'm gonna look to try to short on that little bounce if we end up getting a little bounce back into maybe 50s maybe. And then we'll go from there, right? So what I'm hearing right now is that US is launching a war in Iran. I don't know what that really means, because 5 minutes after, you're gonna hear somebody say, well, we are pretty close to getting an agreement. Like, I'm getting really sick and tired of listening to that. I'm getting tired, guys. I mean, it's very exhausting. Let me try to see if I got some payouts. Okay, so we are getting a little bit of bounce. Andre Tiger, are you green or red today? I think I'm break even. I lost my pro counts, so that's red. But I also did really well with with my Bulanox and Apex, pretty much on my Rhythmic accounts, and everything else was kind of non-event. So it's kind of okay. It's kind of unfortunate that all my daily payout accounts are gone now, so that's pretty bad from that perspective. But yeah, I'm just a little, I mean, kind of feel like I got a little unlucky, but I guess that's just part of the game, right? And that's just part of the game. So yeah, the Apex 90% still ongoing. So that's kind of going on for, I don't know when it's gonna end, but that we still have that. So if you buy a 5-pack, if you want to go with non-activation fee accounts, then it's gonna be $69, right, for non-activation. With no activation, that is, sorry. Okay, so what this market is gonna try to do here, guys, we're trying to get a little bit of a bounce, guys. We have a new candle that just formed here on a 1-hour chart. Let's just move back to maybe about 50 minutes chart, guys. 50 minutes chart. So yeah, we're trying to get a little bit of a bounce here on that 50 minutes chart. Let's see if we try to hold this, guys. This is gonna be an important one. So if we can't hold this, then I probably end up pulling back into the 61.8 Fibonacci, and that's all the way down to 850. So oh, so we got a lot of longs here tonight. Okay, all right. I'm trying to short this market, guys, on that little bounce we get. Then I gotta try to see if I can actually hold it. If the market rebound, I mean, that's gonna be crazy, right? That's gonna be crazy if we end up rebounding all the way back to the last week Friday, right? Because that's when we ended up getting a nasty pullback. So if we end up getting a bounce into that level in the next few days, well, I'm not expecting that personally. Maybe I'm not expecting that, but again, who knows what this market is going to do, guys? I mean, even when you had this huge, massive pullback here today, right? I was kind of thinking, well, we were gonna get, we were definitely going to get some sort of a bounce, right? I mean, no brainer. Oh shit, guys, I'm getting, guys, 1 second, I'm getting.
Order filled.
Oh my god, look at this market, guys. I have no idea. It is too much. Guys, maybe on the wrong side or what, guys? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna exit this trade, guys. This is not looking that great to me. I'm just gonna have to just hold off here, guys, for a second. Oh my god, incredible! You've got to be really kidding me. Yeah, I mean, the way it's kind of getting a bounce, guys, we could see this thing get a bounce into the 140s, 150s for all you know. That's a pretty solid bounce that we're getting right now, guys, right off the bat. Crazy market, guys. Yeah, no, I haven't been trading that well, I'll be honest. but at the same time, I haven't been really getting destroyed either, right? So okay, so let's see, guys, what happens here now. We're at 63. Yeah, I know this chop is really annoying. I haven't been able to get into any trades because I'm kind of too much of chop. So yeah, like I said again, I mean, I haven't been trading that bad, to be honest. I mean, you guys know I've already taken about 23,000 for the month, and we're not even halfway through. We're only on the 9th, and we've already taken $23,000, right? That's our payout. So it's been great. It's been a great month so far. A solid, I would say. It's been a solid month. I ain't gonna lie, but nobody cares how much we've taken out, though. You know what I mean? We are thinking about the future, and nobody cares about the past anymore, unfortunately. Right? You don't care, I don't care. Nobody cares anymore, guys. Take a look at the payouts that we've actually taken. Guys. Oh, dead of trades. Let's go. Woo! Guys, man, dead of trades. Richard Dowdy, $2,000 right there, guys. Look at that, eh? Awesome dead of trades, man. You've been waiting for this little payout, right? You've been waiting for this payout for the longest time. Wow, anybody trading StockCraft? Really? Jay Choi, are you actually playing StockCraft right now? Crazy. Good to see you, man. Anybody here trading StockCraft? Well, I don't even know why we're talking about StockCraft, but I mean, so yeah, I mean, just quickly going through the payout. We've been taking payouts, guys. This is me, StockTiger, right? 400, 600, 1800, and it keeps going, guys. 900, right? You want to keep going? 750, 600. 3,000, 3,000 here again, 1,200, 760, and then what else do we have? We got stuff 570, we got 4,000. This is through Lucid Live, and we got 1,500, and we had more. We got 745, $1,100, and these were all in the month of June, and then 670 here on the 1st of June. And then June 1st, another one, $1,400. And do we have anything else? No, that's it. So that all accounts for, if you do the math, guys, that all accounts for about 20, I would say 23. So, yeah. Oh no, so JJJ, that's not the payout from sim funded accounts. That's the live account that I actually got into. That's the Lucid Live. Okay, 1 second. Wow, what a chop here, guys. Up, down, incredible. I'm not sure, man. So we had a little conversation with the Lucid Live, and apparently my account was blown. I think it hit the DLL, but I'm still a little skeptical on how it kind of got blown. But you know, I mean, at the end of the day, it's gone now, and I don't know. I'm gonna like. I think they're saying you gotta have a cool down period for 2 weeks. So I'm gonna wait for 2 weeks and see how it goes. If I'm able to go back to the sim funded, that'll be lovely. Obviously, I'm gonna be going back to Lucid Flex. All right, that's what it's gonna be. If I have to go back to, if I have to do a max account, I don't know. I don't know what that's going to be, really, to be honest. I have no idea. Yeah, man, I know. Can this market really make it up? Make up its mind. Yeah, Dishing. I know. Oh, US, man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Man, it's tough. Which flex accounts would you get? I probably would go after... It depends. I don't know what the price is now on the 150s. Because when I paid about 248, but I don't know how much it is right now. Let me just take a look and see how much it is. Oh, it's 298. 298. So if you use the vault, that's 50%. And that takes you down to 420 divided by 2. So that takes you down to 210. So yeah. Guys, man, what a rejection off that high. And what a pullback here, up and down. Crazy, guys, crazy. So what do you expect from this market now? I mean, guys, I mean, that rejection off that level there kind of makes me feel like we're seeing some signs of weakness, maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. I mean, it's a little bit too early, to be honest. And also, we're in the Globex, right? So there's really, well, I don't know. It's but that's a nasty rejection off that 95 area. We're kind of getting a pullback into 31. We just really, and we had a 50 points pullback here right now. So now, finally, are we going to try to break underneath that right now? Possible.
Order filled.
All right, guys, I'm gonna have this trade. I'm gonna have a stop here at 52. Just a quick one, but let's see if I get stopped out right now, guys. I may get stopped out. Who knows? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move my stop to. I'm gonna move my stop to 68. Let's see what this market try to do right now.
Order filled.
Oh, I'm up. All right, guys. Way to go. Let's pump it down.
Order filled.
Okay, down to 2 contracts here. Stop. Stop. Move my stop. All right, so my stop at 48. I may trail my stop to break even here. If we end up getting a pullback down into the 29,000. I think this $29,000, guys, I think that seems to be like a big psychological level that once we break underneath that, I think we have a good chance of a rollover down right into the 850s, I would say. 44 Punisher in the house. What is going on, man? Long time no see, man. Long time no see. $22. Okay. Oh. Just draw a little line there, 1 second. There we go. All right, so we're gonna kind of wait. Let's see if I get stopped out right here. Yeah, I mean, too much of chops, and I don't know, man. The chops aren't that tiny. We're getting easily 100 points. Actually, this is 100 points up and down, so. Okay, so gonna have my stop here at 29,061. Yeah, I mean the market is not deciding what it wants to do. What do you mean, Andre? Tiger, you always build positions up or no? What do you mean up or no? I'm not sure. How much have you spent? I spent about including not just Evals, but including the funded accounts and Evals, right? I probably have spent about 41,000 maybe by now, I would say, give or take, somewhere around that number. So how much I've taken out so far? So right now I'm sitting at about 141, right? So 140,000 for the year to date. So we're early in the month of June, right? Not necessarily means that I'm going to be getting a lot more payouts towards the end of the month because we got so many days left over. You know, we could be getting all the payouts now and then essentially nothing towards the end of the month. So, you know, have to keep grinding. So we've made about 141,000 so far this year, and about 40,000 spent. So we're up a lot. We had some tough months along the way. So I would say one of my tougher months was in the month of February and for the month of May. right? So in the month of February, I've only taken about 12,000. For the month of May, I've only taken about 11,000, right? So we had 2 months. We were kind of struggling, but we still took payouts, right, along the way. So the market, generally speaking, was tough this year. I would say it was tougher than last year, right? So it was a lot tougher in my opinion, and I should be grateful. Yeah, I should be grateful, guys. But nobody's happy with the result, of course, right? Because we all looking to grow. We all looking for something better every day, and that's why and you're gonna get mad if you get into a lot of losing trades, or get into trades like I did earlier today. Kind of get mad, but overall you're kind of doing well. Yeah, I mean there was a lot of this market was definitely very tough, guys. Without going into too much details, I think it was really tough in my opinion. Yeah. All right, so let's see if we get a flush down. 29,000, guys. I think that's going to be a big level. If you end up pulling back underneath that, I think we have a good chance of a push further down into 28,960. 960. Crypto, what is going on, man? Did you add more on your swing trading account? No, I didn't do that daily day trade. It's still there. It's still there. Pathless Traveler. Oh, who's this guy? Who's this guy trying to troll? Stop talking about payouts if you spent 40,000 Evals blowing like you did. Well, first of all, it's none of your business me spending 40K or not. Crazy. Right, I'm gonna take a look and see if there's something else that okay. He certainly obviously does not know what he's talking about, unfortunately. It is so difficult to pull back here into the 29. Incredible. Tiger, you are cool. I mean, I don't think so, but I get your support, guys. You guys are showing me a lot of love, and I really appreciate that. Truly means the world. So you guys being here every day just makes my day, right? And I thank you guys so much for doing that, as always. Oh, min-max infinity. Tell me about it, bro. Man, yeah. It kind of really hurts when you lose like pro accounts like instantly. This morning, it doesn't feel good at all, but it's just the way it is, right? Guys, we're not gonna allow trolls to bring negativity into this community, right? This channel is not that's not what it's about. We're sharing our trading journey, and this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not selling a course. It's a small little channel, and yeah, I'm not here to entertain trolls, unfortunately, right? So if you want to have a little conversation, send me an email and I'll take it up, but not right here, not in this channel. You want to have a conversation, come to the Discord, open up your your profile, and let's have a little conversation. You know what I mean? I'm okay with that, but I mean, not just come here and just talk crap. You know what I mean? Just not okay. Not okay, unfortunately. You try to do that in a bigger channel, a bigger channel where they sell courses, right? Where they sell courses, selling indicators, selling anything else. I'm not selling anything here other than you guys showing me a lot of love and support by using my code, and that's it. This is what it's all about, guys. I mean, I'm not trying to sugarcoat here, but I'm not okay to just try to entertain trolls coming in and talking crap. You know what I mean? That's not okay here. Do that in a bigger channel, much bigger channel. This is probably the smallest channel we have in the house. Smallest channel. And people selling courses and not showing their accounts. Do that there. You don't have to do that here. Because this is not what it's about. So if you have a problem with StockTiger, just come have a little conversation. Send me an email. I've got my email address on my profile. Or at least I don't show up and go, okay, well, I made $20 million. Who knows what that account is? Maybe it's a demo account. Who knows? All right, guys, coming back here. Looks like this market wants to break. I think that's what it's gonna try to do. I'm not convinced that we try to. We try to break out of this Asia high. EL7 trader, what is going on, man? Jack 21, you are growing, Tiger. Hey, I'm trying, bro. Thank you. Antonio, what is up? Min-max, man, how's your day going? It's too late for you to go short here. Yeah, I mean, it's a little late. So I got him at 32, and I'm kind of holding this. I could try to move my stop to break even. What am I trading? I'm trading on the funded account. This is the funded account daily payout account. So I'm looking for that little flush down. Let's see if we get it, guys. If we get it, that's great, because I'm going to look to try to hold it, right? And look for the daily payout tomorrow morning. Guys, don't forget to smack the like, guys, if you guys want to support the channel. Thank you so much to all of you for doing that. Oh, yeah. So I'm not an affiliate with Funded Futures Family, the FFF, but I think somebody was talking about that today on our Discord with the 50% off. So yeah, if you're tight with the budget, that's probably an account to go for. I mean, but just be mindful of the rules and all that, right? So you missed the whole New York session because you had to go to work today. Well, well, you didn't miss anything, bro. Maybe it's a good thing you kind of missed out on that whole move, because it was definitely not an easy day. Daily day trades, how do you like the 25k count so far? I find it difficult, I'll be honest. I find it very difficult to trade the 25ks. Yeah, I know it's cheaper accounts. It saves you a lot of money trading the 25. But I find it difficult because, I don't know, I just cannot be aggressive enough. So if you're not aggressive enough, or let's say if you cannot take a stab, you know, looking for that bigger move, it's tough to get a bigger payout, you know, using that 25k account. There's only so much you can actually make using the 25k. So you're kind of paying a price for, I don't know. It really depends on what sort of a firm you're kind of trading with. But, you know, that's what I kind of find myself usually with the 25ks. It's a little different when you're trading the Take Profit Trader accounts. The Take Profit Trader, the 25ks are with a bigger drawdown, and you have access to, I think, 2 or 3 mini contracts. So you got a bigger contract size that you can kind of utilize, and also you got a bigger drawdown. But also you're also paying a little bit more for that account, even though it's a 25s. Oh, guys, man, what is this? Are we actually going to try to get a bounce here, guys? I'm going to move my stop here to right above the break even. Right above the break even, guys. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so you gotta yeah, I mean, you gotta try to build a buffer first, but building that buffer is tough, not easy. Guys, man, let's see if we try to get a bounce from here, or do we end up pulling back here, or are we gonna just try to chop here in the range? I think the 50ks are really on a nice little sweet spot. You know, the 25k is a little bit too tight. You know, you get little miscalculation with the 25k. You end up blowing that account. You may get very unlucky along the way using the 25 because it's really tight drawdown. And then the 150s are great accounts. You know, you got a lot of room, but trying to pass that account and trying to get to the buffer also is a little bit of a challenge, right? So I kind of feel like the 50s are right in the sweet spot. So I would try to use like 60, like if it's me, I'm gonna probably try to use 60% of the time. I'll try to use the 50s, and then maybe 60% 50s, and maybe 40%, you know, maybe 30% 150s, and then maybe the 10% could be everything else, right? And that's what I probably would try to do. Bowser Trades, what's going on, man? How's your day going so far? How was your day this morning? You trade 5 pros, 25k accounts, 1 micro to start every day. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, I would say. Anonymous. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You know, trying to go with 1 micro and on a 25k account. That's not a bad idea. $6,100 in 15 days. Wow, man, look at you. Crazy, crazy. Congrats, man. Congrats. Anybody catch this huge move today? Congrats to all of you. Oh, nice. You got your $1,000 in your pro account and $2,000 on your Evals. Nice. Good job, man, Bowser. You guys are killing this market. Awesome. Okay, so we are here. Let's try to see, man. This market trying to get a balance right now, or is this going to try to shake me out? Okay, I'm gonna exit that trade, guys. It's you know, the reason why I cannot try to hold on to my trade a little longer, it's because I'm just still not sure where it's gonna go. We're kind of chopping in a very tight range here, right? We're trying to break underneath this 29,000. We just can't do that Maybe this could be the nice little double bottom here, guys. We saw that yesterday. We had a W pattern yesterday. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Oh man, Marino. Personal account 13,000. Well, who's 13,000? That's you? Well, great job, man. Great job. Good job, brother. Oh, well, getting a pullback here. Well, it's kind of creating that lower high, right? So I would still prefer to try to short this market, guys, on the little bounce into the VWAP, and maybe try to end up pulling back here, guys. Maybe we try to bounce, and we try to pull back here. All right, or maybe it's gonna go down right now. This is crazy. Are you really kidding me? Damn, guys, it's gonna go now without us. Well, without me, that is. Am I trading? Well, I'm in no position at the moment. I'm in no position at the moment. Man, I wish I can get into some big payouts like you guys do. You know, I see a lot of you guys posting 20,000, 30,000 payouts. I'd love to do that. And you know, in this sort of a market environment, that is possible. It's just that timing is what becomes important. You know, you gotta have to really time it nicely, and you also have to kind of be able to hold on to the trade, right? And kind of trail your stop along the way. But man, I did miss out, unfortunately. Well, I had a chance, but yeah. Lots of chances, lots of opportunities here lately in the last couple days. Trying to short the market. We've been waiting to short the market all the way since May. We never really got that, right? But it's kind of paid off. Anybody trying to short the market in the last few days, but really had to have the right size. The timing should have been right. Just really did not have that, unfortunately, for me. Oh, Danny Bo trades. Top Step rigged you. 50k payouts in 10 days and took me to live. 50k? Well, 50k, 50,000 payouts in 10 days. In how many accounts is that? So you got to have like, that's a $5,000 on in each account. Can't even do the math. Jeez, man, how do you even do that? that's a lot. All right, guys, man, we are trying to get a bounce here off that 29,000. That's crazy. We just can't get deep. We just can't dip underneath this 29. No, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about the 50k for sure. Not me. I would love it. I mean, somebody try to move me at 50k. I think that's kind of realistic in my opinion. But you just gotta. Well, I think the important thing is if you got $50,000 on that profit in 10 days, first of all, are you able to take that $50,000 off the account? If you are, then that's fine. If you're not able to do that, then I think we have a little problem. Well, you can only take 50% off the total profit, so I'm assuming that's $25,000 you can take out, and then the rest of the 25K, where's that gonna go? Is it gonna be like me? You know, my listed account, when I was in my sim funded listed account, I had $8,000 of total profits on my sim funded account, and then when they moved me to live, all that $8,000 were just kind of gone. You know what I mean? So I don't know how that's gonna play out on the top step though. Oh, they started. Well, at least, well, you got 10K balance. Oh, I see. All right. Well, if they switched you to live before paying, that's a huge red flag, in my opinion. Yeah, that's a huge red flag. Okay, so I mean, the market would have been clearly, you know, short the pop if we did not get this sort of a bounce towards the end of the day this morning, guys. But with this sort of a bounce, yeah, with this sort of a bounce that we got today, it's, I don't know, it's even it's kind of hard to try to short the market too. This is a huge, massive bounce, guys. We got. I mean, the pullback was kind of due, right? We kind of expected some sort of a pullback in the market after a huge, massive bounce in the overall market in the last couple months. But to see that this sort of a bounce towards the end of the day, that's about 600 to 700 points. That's pretty incredible. So we are still seeing a lot of buyers kind of stepping in, saying, okay, well, I'm going to buy the dip. That mentality is not away. It's not gone away. It's still there. So you'd probably say to not make more than 10,000 in a single day. Cannot withdraw anything when you did move it to live. It was max allocation 5,000, 25,000 payout each save cycle. So move to live only start off. So you know that's why I started to not you know, try to build a buffer. I try my level best to take everything I possibly could, right? That's what I try to do. I do not want to keep anything on the account. If I'm eligible, I'm going to try to take as much as I possibly can and just leave a very tiny little bit in that account. Because if they're going to move you to live, that all that profit that you made just kind of evaporates, right? And that really kind of sucks. You work really hard to kind of build that, and then all of a sudden that's not with you anymore. That's like the worst thing can ever happen as a trader. It happened to me 3 times in the past, but they'll make big days with Top Step. They move you to live ASAP. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so what are we trying to do, guys? We're constantly trying to get a bounce into off that 90. So what I'm going to try to do, guys, I'm going to try to short this market on that little bounce, okay? So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to see, maybe we try to get a bounce into the VWAP and just give us a little bit of a false breakout and look for that little rejection, right? And then go after. I'm going to try to short this market, guys. I'm going to try to short this market right now. Okay. 유튜브 신청님 반가워요. 오랜만이네. 오랜만인 것 같아요. Waiting for the Asia Open better. Yeah, we got about 10 more minutes, guys, for the Asia. 아, 잤어요? 오케이. 그건 봐줄 수 있어. 그거는. Who does not move right away when you make big days? Tiger, Eddie P, I'm not in position anymore, so I'm not thinking about getting into a trade right now. Mr. Perfect Play in the house. What is going on? Perfect Play, fellow trader from Canada. From the biggest and the largest city in Canada, Toronto. (600포인트) 오, 진짜 600포인트를 먹었다고요? 와, 대박이다. 대박이다. 와. 저는 아직도 손이 떨리는데. My short's not looking good right now. Oh, hey. Your short's not looking good. I mean, if you're not oversized, I think you should be just fine for now. I mean, this market's not gonna go anywhere. We'll see. I don't wanna wait. Oh, guys, 1 second. I just gotta take care of this something here. A lot of spam emails, by the way. A lot of spams. All right, so we got how many more minutes? We got 12 more minutes, guys, for Tokyo. So I guess this market's kind of trying to wait for Tokyo. I guess that's which is fine. Yeah, we're just kind of flirting in this VWAP here, up and down inside the VWAP. So. All right. I am patiently waiting, guys. Turn. Okay, let's take a look at the market. Mustafa Tiger, can trading be a long-term career? I think so. I think so. I mean, it really depends, but I mean, you see, I mean, even here on our channel, guys, on our community, we probably have about 30% of the traders full-time. I'm not a full-time, but we do have a lot of traders full-time here on our community, right? Yeah, I mean, it depends, right? I mean, it depends. Like, you're gonna have to talk about what your expenses are, right? What's your debt? You know, a lot of these things. And have you been able to prove yourself that you're profitable? 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. And if you are consistently, let's say if you're trading PROPFIRM accounts, if you are taking consistently payouts, you've proven yourself for about 1.5 years or 2. Or if you're trading in your personal account, if you're profitable enough to pay all your expenses on that given month and still have savings, then I think, yeah, it kind of makes sense. ASI Fly is also full-time trader right there. There we go. Right? I have a little passion. Oh, I see. Yeah. All right. Dondula, what is going on, brother? What is going on? All right, fellow traders, guys, we got about 9 more minutes. Oh, thank you. Final countdown. What a timing there. I was thinking about the same. Because the market has been a little slow, definitely did have some time to think about what is next in front of us. We got 9 more minutes for Tokyo, guys. Not a full time, you mean long term? 10 years, 20 years? Yeah, I mean, if you have no debts, I mean, 10, 20 years from today will be like, I don't know what it's going to be for you, but let's say for me, 10, 20 years from today, it's going to be like 40s, right? I'll be in the 40s. Then, who knows? Let's say if I got 0 debts and I've only got a tiny little expenses every month to kind of pay off, then yeah, full-time is definitely an easy peasy thing to do. The math is mathing here. 10, 20 years, it'll be in the 40s. I'm the best 17-year-old trader. Let's go. By the way, don't do it. I'm 19. Yeah, I want to just make sure we kind of straighten that out. Expect some more sell-off today. YouTube 신천님, what do you think this market's going to do now? 오히려 오를 가능성이 있다고 봐요. 그래서 오라클 시책이 나쁘지만. Oracle, I think Oracle earnings, somebody said it's going to be tomorrow. Yeah, so if we have a great earnings from Oracle, if we have some really good news coming out from Iran tomorrow as well, then combination of this couple, earnings and the geopolitical news, I guess this market may try to get a bounce. I don't know. I mean, if this market truly wanted to get a massive dump, we should have already done that by now. This kind of makes me feel a little uncomfortable. The fact that we actually got a nice, beautiful bounce. I mean, let's just try to go back to like a 1 hour chart, okay? Well, I just want to try to go back to the 1 hour chart here. But just go back to the 1 hour chart. The bearish head and shoulders is kind of still playing out. We're not. I don't think we're not out of the woods just yet, in my opinion. Right? Just take a look, guys. From here, we're here. I know we dipped all the way to 20. Wow, man, 28,200 area, guys, with no meaningful bounce at all. Everybody was literally selling. That's really what it was. So that was that's a huge. I mean, that's wow. I cannot believe that this one single candle kind of created the $1,600 points. That's crazy. I'm not sure. Wow, man, we bounced off the 23,000 all the way to 30,500 area. Can we not get a pullback here into the 27,800 area by the time it's all said and done, maybe? Or in the worst case, maybe down into this area. Maybe I'm asking for too much, I guess, right, everybody? And we're not far off, man. We had a 1,600 points dump, or maybe from the high to the trough here, we had 2,800 points pullback right from the high to the trough here. So that is definitely very much possible. This market may try to do that here. So we may try to do that. You know, we end up pulling back, right? On a daily chart, you know, maybe we're coming up with the right shoulder. You know, we're coming up with this right shoulder. I mean, I'm not as bullish like Tom Lee. Tom Lee has been, he's like, don't underestimate the bulls. That's what he said a few days ago. I think that's what it was. So this could be the W pattern here. All right, guys, we got 4 more minutes, guys, for Tokyo. Asia market open in about 4 minutes.
Order filled.
Guys, I know we are 3 minutes away. We have not, well, the market isn't open yet, but I'm still going to try to short this market, guys. I'm going to try, and I'm going to have my stop at 111 area. I'm going to have my limit order, another one here, and I have a hot stop here as well. So that's what I'm going to try to do here, guys. So if it doesn't play out, then that's fine, but I'm willing to take a stab here right now. Okay, so we got 2 more minutes, guys. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something like this to kind of play out. Maybe something like that. So because this is a 25K account, let's see how much drawdown. I've only got $600 drawdown, by the way, so I don't really have a lot to kind of work with. So place my limit orders here. So I'm gonna have to have a hot stop. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Holy mochaccino. Getting a bounce right off the bat. Well, I guess there we go. StockTiger is out. Well, there goes my trade. There goes my trade, guys. You got about, well, I think it's open now. Tokyo is open right now, guys.
Order filled.
Oh no! Guys, I took it off. Only 2. I've only got 2. 2 micro. I cannot withstand. So I do have a hard stop though, just in case we rip through this. So just kind of make sure I have a hard stop here right now. Am I gonna add? Not really. I do not want to add anything anymore at the moment, guys. We'll try to stick to this 2 contracts and see how it goes. If we end up pulling back, well, I mean, if we end up getting a bounce, I would prefer to see a bigger pullback in the market, you know, overall. But is the market ready to give us that sort of a pullback, though? You know, I mean, maybe not right now, but maybe in the next few weeks. I don't know. I'm kind of waiting on the sideline with my swing trading account. My swing trading account is kind of waiting to scoop all those shares if we end up pulling back in the market. Yeah, I'm not overly too concerned if I end up getting blown out. I mean, if I get stopped out in this, it's fine. I've already made... I was up green on this account, now I'm red. I'm going to be red by the time he stopped me out, but I mean, it's okay. Hey, we tried. Oh, we... shit.
Stop filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Oh my god. No way. Don't. Don't come near me. Don't come near me, please. Don't come near me, please. Stay away from me. Yeah, I think it's gonna... Well, yeah, I think it's gonna stop me out, maybe. We'll see. You're right at the pivot now. Resistance here at the 140s, but yeah, it looks pretty solid. The market, I kind of feels like it wants to get a bounce. We got a new candle on this 1 hour chart on the left hand side in the larger time frame, and that's looking pretty bullish too. So we'll see, guys. Well, that's gonna fill the gap to the upside. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what it is.
Stop filled.
Are you took one out? Took one out? If you're gonna take... we gotta try to pull back here. Well, just stop me out, guys. Just stop me out. I'm not interested in this anymore. Just stop me out. Looks bullish, hey? The market just kind of feels like it wants to just keep pushing higher and higher. Yeah. Yeah, it just looks bullish overall. Yeah. That was definitely the wrong side of the trade that kind of got into.
Stop filled.
Well,
Stop filled.
there we go, guys. I got stopped. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding. Oh my god. Are you trading New York this week? Yeah, guys. I mean, I was not feeling well this whole week. You know, I had a lot of health issues lately, so I wasn't feeling that well. But I will be. I think I should be live. I should be live. It looks like SolderGrab made money on that bad boy. Well, thanks for fading StockTiger. There we go. There we go. I'll be live on Friday for sure, in the morning, and I think I should be. Yeah, I wasn't feeling well, guys. This whole like, last 6-7 days. I don't know. I think that since I don't know if you guys remember, but we had this vinegar issue in the morning last week. I don't know if you guys were there on stream. Since that day, things were kind of off. Things were kind of difficult, so I had a bit of a tough time. But I'm feeling a lot better now, so. Man, are we going to end up dumping now? Well,
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
so I've got 3 contracts here, and I'm gonna have to place my stop right at the initial high. Why do you keep shorting? Because we were overextended. Tiger, will you trade the red folder? Dan, the poor trader. What is going on, brother, man? What is going on, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Brother. But welcome back. Are you going to be trading the red folder tomorrow? Honestly speaking, no. Because number one, I tried trading CPI last time. The CPI, it was a nothing burger. It did not really move much, and the market is just really too volatile even during the day. I don't even know if we need CPI at all. So it's going to be tough. So I'm just gonna let alone. Just stay away from CPI. And just try to trade on the regular hour, right? During the cash, that is. Honestly, I mean, unless you have unless you need a lot of accounts to kind of try to play with. Let's say if you're looking for 20 Apex accounts, then, or if you're looking for 6 Billionox Evals, you're trying to pass in a single go, then yeah, I mean, it's kind of worth it, but even then, it's not moving as much as I thought it's going to. Maybe tomorrow could be a little different because the market has been very volatile. Guys, one second. Man, look at that bounce. Jeez, man, I was up. Oh my God. I'm out. I don't know how to trade that. I'm going to lose this account as well now. Well, not lose this account. I'm going to be hitting DLL. Shit. Oh, man. There we go. That's the pullback. Incredible.
Order filled. 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 Order filled.
All right, so I made $150 back pretty quickly there. I mean, I will be surprised if we end up doing this, though. You know what I mean? Like this. And if we end up doing this, I will be surprised. I will be damn surprised if we end up getting a bounce and try to do that. That's gonna be crazy. And we'll be back to where it was pre mass pullback. That's gonna be crazy, guys.
Order filled.
That's going to be incredible. Anybody kind of expecting this market to get a bounce like that? Anybody? Just don't oversize? Yeah, I'll try. 종가 아래로 가져야 되는데 매도하셨나 보다. Real estate investor Vancouver, Canada. What is going on, brother? Welcome back.
Order filled.
All right, so we're getting a pullback here. That could be a little ejection off that high. Maybe that could be the double top there. See if we can actually pull back a little more. Yes, let's give me that little pullback, guys. We are back. We are back in the game, I think. Let's go. Maybe not. Looks like a bear's in control now. We'll find out. Imagine if I got stopped out, never really entered again on my short position. I would have cried. I would have cried. StockTiger cry. Well, daily day trades. I don't know if StockTiger is back. I don't know about that, to be honest. But I tell you what, though, there is that little bit of a war that I'm kind of hearing right now. So they're, I think they're attacking Iran right now as you speak. So we got that little problem, right? We got that little problem, everybody. So the war is still ongoing. We got that little problem. So I may be back in green, I don't know. Oh shoot, look at that bounce. Well, am I gonna get stopped out right here? That's gonna be sad. Let's try to see if I can actually move my stop. Wow, man, incredible.
Order filled.
Ooh, I added some more guys on that pullback. Let's go. Let's go. I added some more guys on that pullback here. So I'm down to 2 again. Wow. Whoo, that was tough. All right, guys, moving my stop to the topping end of this tail, 131. So looking for that little pullback here. Back into the VWAP. Let's see how it goes, guys. Let's go. Let's go. I know, man. 7 money, man. That. See, I've been getting a lot of I've been getting stopped up pretty often lately. Getting top tick and bottom tick, to be honest. I don't know. Just without going into too much details, but all right. So here we are. We are back here again. The market looking weak now all of a sudden. So let's see if we get a little bit of a follow through, guys. I'm looking for that little follow through. Let's see if we get it right now. Facatito. Give me that little follow through. Follow through. All right, so we're back here. I'm still looking for that little pullback here down, possibly into the VWAP, and maybe finally try to roll over down, guys. This market, man, I mean, if this is truly what it's gonna try to do here tonight, you give us that little follow through and just keep pushing here underneath the 29,000 ultimately. But the fact that we actually got this big, massive move to the upside before we ended up rolling over down just kind of shows you how volatile this market is, right? This is how many points, guys? 160, 180. So that's about 180 points bounce, right? 180 points bounce before we finally hit the ceiling. Now that doesn't mean that we cannot get a bounce off this level, but I'm just saying that's crazy, man. That's literally going to stop you out if you had, let's say, one mini contract. I mean, there's no way that you're going to be able to survive that trade. So if we end up pulling back here, I mean, did it really have to do that even after getting this 180 points bounce? It's crazy, guys. I mean, the way it's kind of moving during Globex now, it's that how many points? 130 to, so that's 100 points 100 points pullback, then 120 points pullback, and 100 points bounce, 100 points pullback, and 180 points bounce. And we now have exactly, to be very exact, we have 94 points a pullback right now. This is not normal for Globex standards, right? We know that very well. This kind of moves are pretty substantial. So I'm really kind of confused. I think one of the things I'm getting really confused lately is not the way I trade. It's the contract size, right? Globex Asia is starting to show us a lot of momentum and a lot of volatility. And to be in a trade with one or two mini contracts, even during Globex Asia, it's tough, right? It's tough, and that's why I think that's where things are becoming very challenging for me. And after trading Globex, moving into the morning New York session, it's making this parabolic move, 1,000 points, 2,000 points. There's no way in the world I'm going to be able to survive that trades with one mini contracts. I'm trying my level best to downsize, but I think the way I've got to downsize is substantially more than I think it is. Or else, like, you gotta have to compromise, right? You're gonna have to decide, either accept that you're gonna lose a lot of accounts by getting into a lot of one or two mini contracts, right? Or get into one or two micro contracts and try to stay in that trade for as long as you can, right? Because I think as soon as you try to get into one or two mini contracts, even two mini contracts, you're like, that accounts can be blown in the matter of a second. Tell you that much. Right? So it's not easy. Yeah, so we're gonna have to kind of accept that we are going to lose accounts, but the problem here now again is not about we accepting losing accounts. It's about how many accounts are we willing to lose. That's crazy. Yeah, if you're an aggressive trader, well, I mean, now you know, one mini contracts kind of feels aggressive now, but never used to be one mini contract, guys. I mean, I could survive that one mini contract even during New York session all day. It was tough to lose an account with one mini contract, I would say, right before a DT came on board. Tell you that much, right? And now we're kind of you know, guys, we are trying to get a rebound here. Trying to get a rebound. I'm gonna exit this trade right here, guys.
Order filled.
I'm gonna exit this trade right here. I'm gonna try to reload.
Order
Sorry,
filled.
man, I made a little mistake. I went in again, 1 micro, and I'm gonna try to scale in on that little bounce if we end up getting, and try to retest the high. If we try to retest the high, I'm gonna try to get in one more and look for that a push down. You feel like it's going to drop below 28,900, but it's not dropping at all. Yeah, 28,900. Let's take a look and see where the 28,000. Yeah, so guys, man, this level, right? This level is crazy. This level is crazy. I mean, we are having a really tough time trying to break underneath this right now. So maybe I should have tried to held that 2 micro contracts that I had before. I took it off, but wow, this market playing hard to get. 1 of 5. Crazy stuff. The crazy stuff, the way it's kind of moving right now. Easy 100 phones up and down, so okay, what am I gonna try to do? I'm still holding my short trade. I've got 1 micro. I'm trying to see if I can actually get a few more though. All right, so we're getting a pullback here. Ho ho ho. Well, I'm still holding. I'm still holding this trade. Long is out for now. All right, I'm gonna try to add some more here, guys.
Order filled.
I want to add some
Order
more.
filled. Order filled.
Because I have 6 now, 6 micros. Let me quickly look for that a pullback here. Sit down. I'm gonna try to take 3 off the table as quickly as I possibly can. And I want to see if I can take as many as I possibly could right now, guys. Down into the 70s. Even well before we get to the VWAP, so we'll see if that kind of plays out. Let's go. Come on.
Order filled.
Let's try to see if we pull back here. Try to take 3. Perfect play. Your 15 minutes is completely sideways. No tradable trend yet. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, if you just take a look on the larger time frames, kind of chopping in a very tight range. It's right in the middle. So, oh shit, guys, we're getting a bounce. Well, we are getting a bounce. Looks like StockTiger is in trouble. So where am I gonna try to exit this trade? I will exit this trade as soon as we get into the 130s. I will be out of this trade. Yeah, I mean, we're right in the middle, right? The VWAP's at 61. So we have a chance of a breakout. Or do we kind of chop here in the range? Try to do something like that. At some point, we're going to have to break out. Whether it's going to be to the upside or to the downside, the market's going to have to decide where it wants to go. So for now, we are right in the middle. So let's see. My entry here is at 87. Hopefully I don't get into a deeper problem. Oh my god, look at that bounce, eh? Getting a bounce, you guys. And that's what we are going to try to get. Okay, let's see, 1 second. This is a huge, I mean, this volatility is just unreal, right? During Globex as well. I mean, this is easy 100 points pullback and 100 points bounce. And man, down a couple $100 in a matter of a second. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to get out of this trade now. 135. Jeez. Just gonna wait. Oh, tough one to try to hold this for sure.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Let's see if I get a little lucky here, guys. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding, guys, man. You've got to be kidding. I was literally just about to get out of that trade. Come on, you can't be doing that to me right now, bro.
Order filled.
Oh.
Order filled.
Oh.
Order filled.
All right, guys. Holy. No, it's pretty close, guys. It's pretty close. Cooked tiger? No way. StockTiger never get cooked.
Order filled.
All right, looking pretty good here. We're getting that pullback right now, guys. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Oh.
Order filled.
All right, guys, down to 2 contracts, man. Let's go. Man, I was up over $100, $150 right at the start. Ended up giving the whole thing back. Wow. Oh, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's go back to $10,000 on NQ. Let's go. What do you guys think? I would love to see this market come back to maybe 27,000. I would love to see that kind of happen. Oh. Come on, man. Get it down there, please. Come on, Mochaccino. Let's go. Let's go to the house. Oh, my God. I got filled. My TP got filled. Man. Sometimes you hate getting filled, eh? Sometimes you just hate getting filled. Sometimes. I'm actually thinking about adding some more, guys. I'm thinking about it right now.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys. I added 4. I added 4, guys. My stop here. My stop would be right at 50, right at the break even, guys. There's my stop's gonna be. And I'm gonna be now looking to try to see if I can take 2 off the table pretty quickly right now, guys. I hope it doesn't stop me out before we get some kind of a pullback here, though. You've got to be kidding, guys. Am I actually going to get stopped out right now? Am I actually going to get stopped out? No. I hope not. But looks like I am going to get stopped out right here. I am going to get stopped out. Oh! I'm going to take 1 off the table quickly.
Order filled.
I'm going to be down to 2 now. Holy. Guys, you saw that? That was like 1 point. Or maybe even less than that. That was a 1 point, little less than that, I think. Wow, incredible. All right, I'm looking for that break into the 29 and then see if we can flush it down to the $17,000 on NQ. And thank you to all of you for using my code as well, guys. I really appreciate it. I don't usually talk about, like, you know, using my code, but I want to thank you to all of you guys. Really appreciate it. All right, so do we get a pullback or do we get a bounce? I mean, it just kind of feels weak. I would love to see this market pull back tomorrow morning, guys. I mean, maybe it's a wishful thinking, but again, it's good for the market. I mean, if we get a rebound and try to get back to where we started last Friday, then what are we going to try to do? Are we going to really look for 40,000 on NQ? Is that what it's going to try to do? I mean, we do have, of course, the earnings oracle, so that's, well, that may try to give a rebound in the market, but we'll see. We got a CPI in the morning as well, so man, a lot of catalysts to move this market. Worrying it around CPI. If we end up getting a bad CPI, meaning higher than expected CPI, And I would say anything over 3% is pretty significant, right? So you get a 3% CPI tomorrow morning, higher than expected CPI. And then on top of that, we have a little bit of a negative news coming out from the war in the Middle East. And then if we have an okay earnings from Oracle, I think the market may tank, right? The market, I think, is kind of ready to tank if we have any sort of negative news. So we used to hack out a tag code. Yacht 3167. Thank you so much, brother, man. Really appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. Oh, you went for 150k trading 5 accounts? Let's go, man. How you doing with that account? Are you doing well? Crazy if you flip back, could be up again. Search and sub, maybe, yeah. All right, guys, we are finally getting some sort of a break to the downside. I like what I see. I'm gonna try to see if I can hold this trade a little longer and see if we can actually really try to break it down and get a break into the 850s, guys. Let's see if this actually plays out. I'd love to see this thing actually play out, guys. Love to see that. Yeah, I've got to stop you. Oh shit, man! Are you kidding me?
Stop
really?
filled.
Well, I got stopped out right there, guys. Fuck me. That's a good. How many points? Wow. Well, I guess it's a good thing I got stopped out on that trade. But crazy, man. Crazy moves. $750. Yeah, I don't think I want to be trading this account anymore at the moment. We're up $200. We'll leave it at that. And try to see if I can actually get into this trade or something else.
Order filled. All right, so we're breaking down. Oh man, I should have had some more. Yeah, I should have had some more here. So what's going on? My internet kind of down right now? Oh, 1 second, guys. Something going on with my internet connection.
Mm. Oh, we are back. Okay, so we are back here again. Okay, all right. So we are back. Thank you guys.
Order filled.
So my second order got filled. Let's see if we finally try to break it down, guys. So if we end up breaking down, I would like to see that pull back into 850s. What? Who is this? Is this you? Harambe? Is that you, Harambe? Wow, man, that's crazy. I'm not sure. All right, guys, we are finally getting that break, guys. Finally, man. Finally, we're getting that little break. Wow. Finally. Crazy, guys. Crazy. But, again, are we going to try to reclaim the 29,000 though? That's another question. We are retesting again, and we're going to have to wait and see now. Richard Dowdy, man, I saw it. Yo, man, congrats, bro. I saw that. $2,000 listed. Let's go, brother. Really, really, really awesome to see you get that payout. You've been waiting for that payout, right? So, congrats, man. I'm very happy for you, bro. Very happy. D-Tank26, what is going on, man? Thanks for being a YouTube member. Has been happening to you? Lock out settings, Tradevate. It's been stopping me from overtrading. That's true. That's true. So I've been using manual lockout more often lately than not. So it's kind of helping me too, in a way. All right, so we are getting a little bounce. I mean, that's a bounce. We're back to 29,000 here. Back to 29. All right, so I'm just gonna leave this trade as is for now. We only got 2 micros, so I'm just gonna kind of let it be, let it play out. And I'll come back a little later. For now, guys, we'll let's call it here. We'll be back tomorrow, guys. I'd love to see you guys back tomorrow. Everybody have a great rest of the night. We'll see you guys back tomorrow. Back again during the Globex 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. Until then, everybody have a great night, guys. Good luck today. It's a tough market. Yeah, Globex also moving pretty nicely. There's a lot of volatility, so be careful. Trade safe. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you guys back tomorrow at the same time. Everybody, thank you. God bless everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.